this video, we're going to talk about macOS Big Sur. That's right, macOS Big Sur. Not really, you just got trolled. So here's an actual vlog of Big Sur. For the longest time, I always wanted to go to Big Sur, which is also the home to the Bixby Bridge built in 1932. Something about me is that I love beaches and I love bridges, so when I get a good mix of them, it's usually my sweet spot. For example, the Golden Gate Bridge, which is in San Francisco, so the video link to that is in the right-hand top corner. So yeah, again, coming back to it, I love beaches and I love them bridges, so when I get both of them, I am super excited. So Big Sur is actually down south from where I live. It's about 92 miles from San Jose. It's about 150 miles from San Francisco and about 300 miles from LA to go all the way up. So it's a pretty long drive to go down south, but rest assured, it's a beautiful drive. So it's basically on the California 1, which is also the name for the Pacific Coast Highway. So the Pacific Coast Highway actually gets interesting from Big Sur onwards, which is the central-ish coast. It's right about in the middle ish of California, and then you can actually drive on the highway and you get a good mix of the beaches on the right hand side, or if you are driving on the left hand side to the northern side of California, it would be on your left. So you get a good mix of it. Obviously, if you're driving, you can't see them beaches, but it's a beautiful drive. Unfortunately, while I was driving, I didn't actually get to see much beaches because, one, there was a lot of construction going on. I don't know why. There was a lot of expansion and all that. And it's a fair bit of mix. There was a lot of traffic, and it's also 2 lanes when I was driving. So it was like the traffic on the other side, so I couldn't like overtake and stuff. Anyways, as and when you try to go on the Pacific Coast Highway, right about in the middle, you try to slow down because, one, it's a very narrow road, so you generally slow it down so you can't really go really fast in some sections of it. So coming back to Big Sur, I always thought since it's in the middle of the road, you can't like really park and like actually go and enjoy. But boy, I was wrong. Like, there were so many cars parked here, and it was very interesting to see a lot of car gangs, especially Civics. I own a Civic myself, so it was really, really interesting to see so many Civics over here. And as a Civic owner myself, I was like super, super overjoyed at the sight to see it. I'm sorry this video isn't vertical, but you get the point of it. So the parking is on both the sides of the beach. Sorry, not the beach, but Big Sur. So you can park on this side of the bridge as well as on the other side of the bridge. But then you can figure it out. Parking is usually not an issue here. So it's usually like a 5-minute, 10-minute stop where people actually stop and take pictures and then they just go vamoose. So people are really patient over here, so you can rest assured you can actually enjoy the views really nicely and all that. I was lucky enough to get parking, but again, I go pretty early, so yeah, be like me, I guess. So again, the view over here doesn't do any justice to when you see IRL. It's really, really beautiful. There's also, if you go further down south, there's actually a place called McAway Falls where you can actually hike and you can actually see the falls, it goes directly to the Pacific Ocean, but it's fairly nice. Again, this was one of the first few weekends of 2021. I wanted to start 2021 afresh, with a new beginning of beaches and bridges and whatnot. And people over here were fairly cool, like they were all socially distant and everything. And another interesting part about Big Sur is that the bridge itself is built in 1932. You can't really go on the bridge and like take pictures because obviously traffic. But people are really, really patient for some reason, and they usually like go really slowly because the view itself is so amazing. This is one of the most oldest bridges, if not the oldest bridges. So it's somewhere there. But architecturally wise, it's like a huge arc and all that. You must have seen like all physics diagrams and all that stuff. But for me, it's a nice bridge. But for me, my favorite will always be Golden Gate Bridge for some reason, because it is so beautiful. This one is a close third or fourth for sure, but it's really nice. You can actually go really down and take pictures if you wanted to, but given that it's a steep slope, I didn't want to trip and fall and hurt myself really badly. So just make sure you are super careful over there. I did take a few vertical videos over here because one, I wanted to put them shorts in on YouTube. So if you see a lot more shots, you're welcome. But I just wanted to incorporate in the video as well. So, Big Sur, again, the coast is frequently touted to be one of the rugged coastline, and it's got such amazing mountain views. It's also one of the most scenic stretch of this coastline, and there were a lot of templates and a lot of stories over there which said that it is one of the national treasure of California or even United States. The other thing about this bridge that I really liked was the fact that one, at that time when I did go there, it was very sunny. Again, it's become really, really hot over here. Although it's supposed to be winter, it's still super hot. So I was kind of lucky that I got to see the amazing sun, because it really, really helps. Because when bridges are close to the ocean, you get a lot of haze and it kind of makes the picture really, really murky. But fortunately, it was really nice during that time when I did take the picture over here as well as the video. So a lot of rocks over here and a lot of barbed wires down. So it is careful if you want to go down there and actually take a more closer view of the bridge. There are certain spots where you can actually take a really nice picture close to the bridge as well as the bridge. So you do you. The other part of the bridge is, if you go further south, is the Point Sur Lighthouse. That's also pretty scenic. You can actually, if you have a drone, fly them. A lot of people were flying drones, so I can see why, because you get a more whole range of the whole mountains and stuff. There's also another national forest close by called the Los Padres National Forest, so that's the reason why you see more greenery over here, down below and all that stuff. So this is on the other side of the bridge. So the southwest side of the bridge is also really pretty. Apart from this, Big Sur again is, because it's close to the forest range, you can pretty much hike, do a lot of fun activities, mountain climbing, and so much more. There's also a state park called the Pfeiffer State Park, which is also really beautiful, again, all down south. But if you just wanted to come here, enjoy the views, soak in the bridge views, I think tops 15 minutes would do. But I stayed for half hour just because I wanted to vlog this, because I've never been here and I've heard so much about it. Hopefully you see why it's so beautiful, and yeah, that's about it, you guys. Hopefully you like this video. If you did, hit them with a thumbs up, the like button, and do consider subscribing. I post a lot more videos, vlogs, and stuff like that. Do comment which part of the video was your favorite. And that is all, y'all. See you later in another video. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe though. Bye.